How is social media impacting you? I hope that by reading all the text above this video, you gain some valuable insights in all the ways that social media can impact you in a negative way. Another thing to understand is that this negative impact of social media is not always happening directly or immediately after using social media or scrolling through our phones. Sometimes it happens subconsciously, and sometimes it even happens after a while, because in a way all these elements that we mentioned that exist on social media, that we mentioned in the previous video, all these elements can cause some changes in our subconscious mind. For example, all the comparison, the toxic comparison on social media, the highlights that other people share that we tend to compare with, all the fake standards, the fake reality can create for us to have some negative beliefs for ourselves, or to create negative perception about ourselves, to create a negative self-image, let's say. So what happens when we create this negative self-image about ourselves? Usually it leads to the negative self-talk. This means when something is happening in your life, you have the inner critic in your mind, and it's your inner voice is telling you negative thoughts as a bad parent would. For example, when you break a glass, this is something that happened by accident, and it doesn't make you smart or stupid, good or bad. But your inner thoughts can tell you you're so stupid, you are incompetent, you are not capable of anything. And this is the thing that happens in our mind without us knowing. And when we talk to ourselves in a negative way, what we create is this spiral of constant negative self-talk, leading to creating negative image about ourselves. And in our subconscious mind, we are writing all these thoughts that we have, all these messages that our inner voice is sending us, and they are starting to be beliefs that are limiting us to feel good about ourselves. So whether it is talking to yourself in a negative way by giving yourself some names, some bad adjectives, or talking yourself out of trying something new, in a way discouraging you, this next activity is meant to reframe your negative talk. Of course, hence the name, reframing the negative talk. So I encourage you to download on the link below the materials for this exercise, for this activity, that it's meant for you to do it by yourself, because it's a very long activity and it's more tools combined in one. It's going to be too long for me to lead and to guide you to do it through this video. That's why I encourage you to download the materials and dedicate some time for yourself. Maybe you're going to need 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Make sure that when you're doing this exercise, you're going to be completely alone, isolated, without any distractions. So please continue and try to reframe your negative talk.